Have you ever pondered over the question, what are the Islamic rules regarding a wife talking to a strange man over the phone? This question may seem simple, but it actually opens up a complex discussion involving family dynamics, trust, and religious obligations. So today's discussion will delve into this intricate subject, exploring the different viewpoints of Islamic scholars on the matter. The family unit forms the fundamental nucleus of society, built on mutual love, respect, and trust between spouses. Among the key duties of spouses towards each other is the preservation of each other's rights, ensuring no negligence in fulfilling them. One of these rights is the husband's right to his wife's fidelity, which includes not conversing with strange men, as it poses a risk to the marital relationship and threatens the stability of the family. The Islamic faith has laid down rules to protect the husband's right to his wife's fidelity. Among these rules is the prohibition of seclusion, khulwa, between a man and a foreign woman, and the prohibition of adultery, Zeena. Speaking with a strange man over the phone is considered a form of seclusion, as mobile phones allow men and women to establish an indirect relationship, which could potentially escalate into an illegitimate relationship. Therefore, talking with a strange man over the phone is considered a violation of Islamic regulations, posing a risk to the wife and a threat to the marital relationship. The jurist prudential rule on a wife talking to a strange man over the phone varies among scholars. Some argue its prohibition while others deem it permissible. The majority of scholars lean towards the prohibition of speaking with a strange man over the phone. This stance is based on Quranic verses and prophetic traditions that prohibit seclusion between a man and a foreign woman. These scholars argue that talking with a strange man over the phone resembles seclusion, as mobile phones facilitate an indirect relationship, which can escalate into an illegitimate relationship. However, some scholars hold the view that speaking with a strange man over the phone is permissible. This is under circumstances where the conversation is necessary, serves a legitimate interest, or there is a chaperone present during the conversation. These scholars believe that talking with a strange man over the phone does not resemble seclusion. Phones do not allow for complete seclusion, but rather serve as a mediator. The prevailing opinion on the rule of a wife talking to a strange man over the phone leans towards its prohibition. This is because such conversation resembles seclusion, poses a risk to the wife, and threatens the marital relationship. This is due to the fact that mobile phones facilitate an indirect relationship that could potentially escalate into an illegitimate relationship. The impact of a wife talking to a strange man over the phone has negative repercussions on the family. It can damage the marital relationship as it leads to a loss of trust. In conclusion, the question of a wife speaking to a strange man over the phone is not as straightforward as it might initially seem. The different viewpoints of scholars underline the complexity of the matter. The consensus, however, leans towards its prohibition, especially when considering the potential harm it could inflict on the sanctity of the marital relationship.
بسم الله الرحمن